Give it up for Borja. What's up, Philly? It's good to be here. How's everyone's weekend going so far? Pretty good? Yeah? Have we come to Philly before with this? It's first time, right? Nice. I haven't been here. I don't think I've been here since we did the press tour for Percy Jackson, which was a few months ago. But it's really, really good to be back. And my best friend is from here, and I was kicking it in Westchester yesterday. Give it up for Westchester. Hell yeah. So it's good to be here. I'm gonna need a lot more of you to show up to these microphones because we are quickly approaching the end of my prepared material. I have nothing else lined up. So we're gonna get started, but I'm gonna need you guys to find those questions. Hi.
Hi, my name's Shelby.
Hello.
So with everything that Eric Kripke has done on the boys, all that kind of gruesome, unhinged things, if there was a scene you could reshoot with Eric Kripke's kind of gruesome horror from Supernatural, what would it be?
If there was a scene I could reshoot with gruesome, and add gruesome horror, or?
Yeah, like, a little unhinged.
Well, I did have to stick my finger inside of Jared's stomach and eat the blood. Yeah, they call it chocolate blood. They say like it's not. It's disgusting. So maybe we could reshoot that and use some chocolate syrup. That would be nice. What would you like to see?
I would like to see probably the scene where Jensen's torturing Alistair.
But more bloody and more
Yeah, I mean,
weird.
he spent 10 years as an apprentice in hell, so.
Nice. Awesome. We'll go with that one. Thank you. All right. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great.
Glad to hear it. So I was curious, what do you think would happen to Adam if he didn't become like a vessel, or he didn't go into the pit? Do you think he would have become like a hunter? Do you think he would have gone back to school?
Probably would have had a much simpler life.
Probably, yeah.
I like to think that that Adam would have unfortunately become a hunter, but I think he would have been solo, and I think he would have been much better than the boys. Yes, right, I said it. That'd be like the running bit, would be like they go into a danger situation, and Adam would like, "You're welcome, boys," and then I'd like walk away. That's what I would do. I'd be one step ahead of them at all times. Maybe a samurai sword. That'd be sweet. Are you guys hearing that rolling echo all the way to the back of the room? That is weird. Anyway, yeah, I think he'd be a kick-ass hunter.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, bless you all for going to the microphones. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Heather.
Hello.
I was wondering, we didn't get to see a lot of you as Michael, but we did get to see what Apocalypse World Michael wanted after he beat Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
What would your Michael have wanted to do with the world after he beat Lucifer?
Probably not be disappeared from it. Oh, I don't know. I think working in tandem with Adam, it made a pretty sweet place. Just lots of burgers and fries. Cool guy time. More guy time. What about you? What would you have wanted to see?
I can't say, because we didn't really get to see your Michael's personality a lot. He was in hell.
Yeah, he's grumpy. He's a little grumpy guy. They're the little odd couple. Yeah. I think Adam would have lightened him up. Yeah.
But definitely burgers and fries is great.
Burgers and fries and guy time. Thank you. Maybe some cheesesteaks.
Hi. My question is, what was your most favorite part playing your character, or your favorite scene?
In Supernatural?
Yes.
Favorite scene? I got to work with my favorite actor. It was in the diner scene. Thank you, 4 people. I did the scene with myself. It was great. My go-to is the final episode of season 5 with the Molotov cocktail, which wasn't fun having Misha throw a glass bottle at you that won't break. That wasn't very fun. But when we wrapped that episode, Jared and Jensen took me up to the top of one of their trailers, and we each had a beer while the sun was going down. And it was just we were parked in this field, and Jared's dogs were running around, and it was just a very nice send off.
Very Pinterest aesthetic for it.
It was very Pinterest aesthetic. But it was just very kind to them as well. So it's just that's one day it's always kind of stuck out for me on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks. That and fingering Jared and eating his blood. Okay, here we go. We're cooking now.
Hi, Jake.
Hi.
It's Elizabeth again.
Hello.
My question is, if Adam was able to be a vessel for Michael, would he also be able to be a vessel for Lucifer?
I suppose not. Is there a rule where that's not a thing?
I haven't heard.
That'd be too many people in one guy, one person's head, you know? That'd have been fun.
I haven't heard anything about that, but I figure if Sam was specifically for Lucifer and Dean was specifically for Michael,
Then I would be
Adam
both.
be the tiebreaker?
That'd be a lot going on in one guy's head. There's our sitcom right there. Just me switching between 3 different characters. I like it. I haven't heard that one before. I like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, you rock.
Thanks.
My question is, if you could be in another episode of Supernatural or any other show, what episode you would be in?
I don't know. I can't think of any. What was there an episode that you think was missing? Adam,
I mean, it would
particularly.
be cool to see Adam and appear in the one with Jeffrey Dean Morgan and the whole family, and poof, there's Adam.
Meet Dad.
Be like, oh hey,
Hey.
have another kid, Mary.
Yeah, that'd have been a dramatic episode. Yeah, it's so funny that we didn't. I only met Jeffrey Dean Morgan last year. Isn't that crazy? This whole thing, he played my dad. We just finally met a year ago at a convention, or maybe it was 2 years ago. It's funny that Nathan Fillion was the same way. He played my dad and Percy Jackson, and we didn't meet until a decade later at the Magic Castle in Los Angeles, which is a club for magicians. Which is a pretty cool place to meet Nathan Fillion. But yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. Thank you. Back over here.
Hi, Jake.
Hi.
First of all, I'm so glad that you're here because I haven't seen you in a few years.
Where's the last time you saw me?
Charlotte,
Nice.
probably, 2022, 23.
Okay. Yeah.
But my question is, since Sam is moose and Dean is squirrel, what animal would Adam be nicknamed?
Moose, you got a squirrel. I'm no bear. Look at me. Crazy. What animal would Adam be? A penguin? It's penguin. A moose, a squirrel, and a penguin. I love it. Let's go penguins.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. I like that. Penguin.
Hi.
Hi.
If you were in the new Percy Jackson show, what godly parent would you play? And also, what's your favorite kind of stuff to photograph?
Oh, camera. What godly parent? Well, I think I was cast correctly as Hermes' son, but isn't Lin-Manuel Miranda playing Hermes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna replace him, am I? It's so funny. I feel like when we were filming those, I was reading so much Greek mythology. I felt like I had retained so much information all these years later. I don't remember much of it. Who would you? Is there? As I haven't seen the show, so is there a god that hasn't been on the show yet?
A couple, yeah.
I'm sure there's hundreds, but
Yeah. I kind of want to see you play Poseidon.
Hell
But,
yeah.
yeah.
The trident. That sounds cool. Is there no Poseidon on the show?
No, there is, but
Okay, we can replace it.
Yeah.
Replace them. I'm sure that's no problem. And then what was your photography question?
Your favorite kind of what do you like to take pictures of the most? So?
We were geeking out over cameras earlier, and I was just talking to my buddy about this. Like, I guess generally like street photography, but I'm really bad at like classic street photography. Like, I can't just take pictures of people. Like, I'll pass by someone and be like, oh, that would have been a cool photo. But I don't have this thing where I'm like either gonna like steal it and just like snap in their face, or be like, hey, can I make a picture? So like, I do a lot of like pictures from behind, which is objectively worse, I understand. I'm just stealing photos of people from behind, but they're pretty cool. I like candid shots of my friends. I don't like to pose things, and I don't tell people if I'm really coming up to take a photo. If I see something, I'll just, that's when I feel better about it. It's someone I know, that's where the magic kind of happens. But just those candid shots of friends, and anything that has depth, right? Because when you, even this is good for filmmaking too. You should think of your frame not as a frame, but as a window that has depth. So anytime you can shoot through things that are in the foreground, and if there is depth within that shot, then you have a more interesting photograph. So always look for things you can kind of shoot through and put in the foreground. That'll make it a little more interesting. Thank you.
How you doing today, Jay? My name is Tristan.
Hi, Tristan.
I'm new to these events. So my question is for you, right? My favorite episode of Supernatural is the 300th episode of Supernatural with Celebrity, where everybody came together as a family. You know, John came back. So my question to you is, what would that episode look like if you were written inside of that episode at the family dinner scene?
I imagine I wouldn't have been invited to dinner because they would have forgotten. And it would have just cut to me at the very end, eating by myself.
But your family.
Yeah, but they kept forgetting me, didn't they? So why would they not forget me then? Or I'd come in and I'd cause a big scene like that's the episode of The Bear, where everything goes off the rails. What about you? What would you like to see if that had happened? Would it have felt more complete for you if it was like, if everyone was there?
I think, so we seen Dean, he really wanted his dad back. That's what the pearl granted him. But I would have loved to see, I don't know, like this, the whole family come together. Like you being there as a family with, even though you're considered a half brother, I think it would have been nice to see everybody written inside of the episode at the family dinner.
I will say, like, I know it became the joke of like Adam was forgotten, and one that I started thinking was funny. And then when I did come back, it was actually useful that I was gone for so long, playing two different characters that had spent a number of years together. For me as an actor, it made me go like, oh, these two guys have a real relationship, and that's earned from having been gone together for so long. So it was one of those weird little opportunities I was able to take to be like, oh, now I can actually create a relationship because they've been sort of symbiotic and codependent on each other. So it was a nice way to turn this thing that was like being forgotten about into something that actually played to my favor when it came to creating a relationship between two characters. So yeah, I kind of like that he didn't get invited.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, thank you.
Hello, my name is Kat. I was wondering, what is, in your opinion, the worst episode of Supernatural?
Oh no, why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself on stage like this? What is your favorite episode? What's your favorite episode?
The teddy bear scene, I think it's Wish, I think it's called, where Jensen and Jarrett are walking and there's a teddy bear that comes alive.
That's your favorite episode?
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
That's my least favorite episode. Are you happy now?
Yes, thank you.
My least favorite episode are all the ones I wasn't in, which is a lot, which is the majority of this show. Do you have a least favorite episode? Careful.
I don't think so. I like them all.
You like them all?
Yeah.
Okay, me too.
Season 1 is slightly slow, so it's kind of boring, but it's a good season.
How do we feel about that? Brave, you're very brave. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
As a member of both the Percy Jackson fandom and the Supernatural fandom, I have like a two-part question. The
Great.
first one is to compare and contrast the fandoms as someone in both shows, and then if you were in neither, would you be fans of both or just one?
That was confusing to my brain. I don't know. I didn't. When I was cast on Supernatural, I hadn't watched it. I was aware of it, but I hadn't watched it. And it was funny because that year that came out, a bunch of sci-fi shows came out at that same time, and I was on a show called Threshold that Rob was like a regular on. And so we were on that show at the same time, and like this is the only show that survived. Every show that came out that year got canceled within 2 years. And then we both got on this show, which is just a weird small world. But I just didn't think like that the show was like for me for some reason. And then a friend of mine, I told her I was going to be on the show, and she started showing me some episodes, and I didn't realize how funny the show was. So I think had I not had someone show me how funny it was, I probably just wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have known. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, but like, I think I would have liked the Percy movies. I like them more since I was in them, but yeah.
Did you read the books?
I didn't read all of them. I don't think I got to read all of them. But I know people really love the series. Thank you.
Hi again.
Hi again, Team Jake. Love the shirt.
I was wondering, what would Adam and Michael do for Halloween?
What would they do for Halloween? Like what would they be? Like their costumes?
Like what would they be and what would they be doing?
Maybe, I wonder if Michael even knows what trick-or-treating is.
I feel like Adam would like explain how the
Maybe he would take him.
different
Michael would be like, wait, adults do this? And they'd be like, oh, not really. But you get a kid, let's go find a kid. I think,
kidnap a kid.
yeah, why not kidnap a kid? But, be like, find someone and let you take their kid trick-or-treat. Or just go as adults. I think they would do some sort of like Phantom of the Opera. I think that would be a theme, a little split personality thing going on. I think Adam would think that was clever. I think Michael would hate it. It's perfect. What do you have any ideas?
Not really. One of my friends said Batman and Superman because it'd be really funny to watch them play as them.
The costume would have to be split in half. I like that. I'm gonna go with that. That's better than my answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Where you going? Okay, cool doll. Hi.
Hello.
What?
My question is, how many salmon would you have to find in your home before you got suspicious that someone was putting them there?
Salmon?
Yep.
Well, the last time someone asked me this, it was seagulls. And I said the first one, a seagull shouldn't be in my house. A salmon? A live floppy salmon?
Yep.
One. Yeah, I'd be like, who put this salmon in my house? I'd be impressed that I knew it was a salmon, first of all. How many salmons have you put in people's houses? Today's the day.
40.
You would put 40 salmon. It would take 40? What? You a fisherman? Do you work at the docks? Okay.